Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Sandy Slopolis as I try to continue building my first city in City Skylines. And hopeful that I'm going to be successful. We are in need of more residential. Not surprising. Question is, do I want to put in some high density? I don't think that would make sense. So I'm going to go ahead here. We'll get those zoned out. That will let the population grow. We are getting to the point we need a little under 1,500 more to get to the next level where we get new items. We might get there. See how everything works out there. We've got things expanding here. We've got our forestry, obviously. It's one I'm trying to see how it's doing. Getting close to level 4 here. We need 500, we need 50 more workers, so I may need more industry placed here in the forestry district. So if I come over here to forestry, because yeah, a large log yard, sawdust. Yeah, I'm waiting for these others to appear, and I have the pellet plant, and I have the sawmill. It's just a question of, is another sawmill worthwhile or not? Just would seem like that's not something we would need, but yet we're not getting what we need as far as the workers. Well, it's coming up slowly, so we might get there. Bulldoze that abandoned building. It's just kinda what I've found seems to make the most sense. Oh, we've got another abandoned factory here. We've got a little bit of demand for everything. We are starting to get commercial demand here. Now we've been running residential on the back side of the commercial. I'm not quite sure. I think I was putting in high density commercial here. So we'll continue that. And that should help with a little bit of that. And then I can throw down another block of industry. I think that's going to be too much, but we'll see how that all pans out here. But yeah, I'm at a point now where I'm kind of just letting things grow. I've got another abandoned building. Don't understand. I know I checked the city services last time. So yeah, my education is doing fine. Yeah, I've got the university there. So that's always the big thing for jobs and so forth, to just make sure that things are progressing as they need. Alright, so the industry's growing over here. Yeah, I'm just kind of really wanting this forestry to get there. Getting close. Make sure water demand's good. Electricity is getting a little bit close, so let me take a peek here again of what I had been doing. Trying to recall, because I think I've got the... Yeah, I've got these, so I think I've done the... Yeah, the hydropower plant obviously isn't going to work. Geothermal. Or a solar updraft plant. So all of these are noise pollution, but they don't really do anything else, where So let's see, this will give me 80 a week. Or I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 120, and that's 80. So it's less production. That's 240. Let's see. Because if I do this, just trying to see what makes sense here. So let's see, if I run a road, alright. So that's the road guidelines. So yeah, I need to go to 800. Go 2 blocks. I'm just trying to see if I can use some cleaner energy alternatives. Alright. So that'll let that go there. It should be then attached to the grid. So that'll generate a good amount. We've got these buildings. All these little thin buildings are really struggling. There was another few abandoned buildings here. Just feel like it's whack-a-mole with the abandoned buildings right now. Now, do I have these zoned out? I do not. So I've certainly got room for some residential, but I think I've been keeping, so I think that's a school. Yes. Alright, so let me put some residential around the school here. Go from that direction. I'm trying to keep this open because I know we're going to need some new city services. Now I can still obviously keep expanding this way, but I feel like I've got grid space I'm not using over here, so it just seems like I really shouldn't be zoning anything further. Because that just seems like a waste. I don't know what else to say. Alright, well, we're not expanding here. I guess let's see. That sawmill, log yard. The log yards are full. This is the sawmill, right? How does this not have enough raw materials? Okay, so something is going on. Because that's raw forestry products. These are all set to balanced. Alright, now he's operating. So I guess it was just in between trucks being there, but it just seems like that's been my hesitation, I think, with adding another sawmill, is I don't appear to be having things working the way I would expect. Alright, now hold on. Wonder, let me see if I have to get this zoning in. I'm not in where I'm at, but I want to include this warehouse in there. I don't know if that is causing me any challenges. I don't think it is, but it may be. Just so that it knows for certain that it's within the zone. And I think I've gotten to up about 520. Let's see, any notices we're getting? Most attractive city. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little stuck. I mean, I am getting close. We are growing. So I may just hit that, and I may have to just wait on the forestry to do something. Also seems like I should do something here. But maybe it's just a park like we did over here by the school, where we just turn that strangely shaped area into something else. Alright, we still need more industry. This is surrounded by commercial, so that'll work. But I need to start looking, like, what do I want to do for commercial expansion? Because aside from residential, maybe that's what I need to start doing, is just getting more residential laid down, because there seems to be a lot of demand here. Oops. So let me get that placed, and then we'll start backing up against this. So probably going to put way too much residential in, but just trying to get some movement. I'm going to go ahead and zone everything here. I don't know what the logic levels increased means, but means something. Alright, so residential demand is dropping. Commercial demand is kind of going up. So I suppose I can continue to expand the commercial corridor down here, kind of down the main road. I do want to be careful that I don't block my road there. But yeah, if I do all that... Okay, I need to get the water extended. So I'll do that. But electricity should be okay. Yeah, we still don't have these connected. Alright, we are getting close. We're less than 300 away. From hitting, I think it's Big City next. Alright. Yeah, these thin commercial buildings just clearly do not appear to fill with anything that our folks can achieve. So we'll see here, because yeah, now I think I have far too much residential, because you can see we're getting down. So I just gotta be careful now as people are moving in that we don't overzone. But we're starting to expand here, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out the best way to go. Let's see what resources we have over in this area. Alright, so in theory it's ore, which I don't think I'm going to work with, because I've seen things that those consumptive things end up, like oil and ore, become a problem. So, adapting police capacity, policy storage. Storage is bigger, or storage capacity is bigger than ever. Not sure who that's chatting, but it's somebody. Maybe adding that medium warehouse. Alright, we are kind of stagnant here. Because in theory, like, there's 147 jobs available, but we're just not getting a lot of people. So I don't want to just keep adding things. So yeah, if anybody's got any input on what am I doing wrong here, like, why have I hit what seems like a plateau that I just cannot press past? I mean, I'm meeting my demand. My commercial here is now expanding. So yeah, now we've got full electricity. I mean, there's a lot of commercial need, I guess, but I'm just not sure I want to keep expanding down this road, because there's not a lot of places for them to go. Just looking at this road, it looks like I made it way too big. Like I put a 4-lane, I don't know. Well, there we go. We've hit big city. Wow, so we're just getting liberal. Oh, there's new buildings. Okay, so we can do a water treatment plant. So some water services. Yeah, different treatments, and then the crematorium. So that might be helpful. So I'm trying to remember where our city services were. So I think healthcare. So yeah, that's the crematorium. So we've got our cemeteries, because death care should be in there. Yeah, there's the cemetery, but it's not lighting up. Oh, I think it's right here. It would be mean near the elderly facility to put that in. Now let's see, is there pollution? There is not. So, I don't know. It's not a bad place to be, so we'll place it there. Everybody's happy. So I guess that's a good thing. So, it's got water, it's got electricity. Just a little confused because it appears it's telling us there's no availability, but clearly we have one. Or did I place the wrong thing? No, I did. Just seem to be struggling in general. So, okay, at this point I think I've gotten everything available to me. Again, healthcare we're doing well. Childcare well. Elder care pretty well. I think we're still up there. More abandoned buildings. Another one of these thin little things. It's like I've gotten some really strange commercial growth over there. I think that's got to do with my probably terrible zoning, honestly. But let me turn that off. Alright, so our next one will be Grand City at 18,000. Interesting. Don't we already have a solar power plant? Maybe not. I don't understand. What was that thing we placed? Yeah, I guess that's the solar power plant. This is an updraft tower. So it's different. Yeah, I need a lot for nuclear, but I'm thinking nuclear is, well, it doesn't have pollution. But anyway, I mean, we're doing well on power. Just can't seem. Let's just make sure now that we've added all this capacity that we don't have issues with education. We do not. The only thing I can see is like this whole space, it seems like red with, I don't know if it's red because they're not eligible or because they are too far away. But in either case, I don't know that I want to do anything different. So yeah, that's an industry area. Because yeah, I can do campuses because I have that DLC, but I don't know that I want to focus on that because I'm still, it's not like my city's doing poorly. I mean, I'm making 27,000 a month, I think, and we're adding 87 people. But clearly I need to figure out what I'm going to do with commercial. Do I just put it in? there. And just put in some high density commercial again and just kind of make it a shopping district. Let's try that and see what happens with our commercial demand, because that seems to be the thing that just keeps staying there. And I mean, commercial could also be not just shopping, it could be office space. But then all these folks here can feel pretty happy that they have nearby places to work that they can bike to and so forth. So let's see what we've got. No, it's a buy it all shop. Discount sales. So yeah, these are all just big stores. So it's definitely expanding very, very quickly, but the question is it going to be able to do what it needs? Everything's operating normally. They're hiring workers. Noise is driving them crazy. They might be near the industrial space. Not sure. And the good news is I don't have a giant amount of abandonment going on. It's just some of these thin buildings. Now this building is just interesting. Oh, I see. Not enough educated workers. I mean, it is fully expanded. And I have a university, so this is where I'm confused. Like, do they just not live close enough? Or what is causing that shortage? Because obviously we're kind of up here, we're stuck by the Forestry district. And we're real close to the university, I think. Oh no, that's not it. The university's over here. But yeah, you can see, I mean, we have 546 out of 4,500 students. Like, I don't need to worry about a campus area. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so I'm coming down here where eventually I'm gonna probably maybe connect up to that interchange, but it would almost seem like I'd need to redo that. I know there's like some pre-built interchanges that might work nicely. I know I had talked about maybe getting a train going. Maybe that's what I focus on, although I'll probably do that next time, because I know I've been fumbling around here for quite a while. I mean, we have grown. We've gained about 2,000 citizens. It's not that we're not growing. We're just struggling to really become something additional. Something exciting, like a destination city. Alright, we keep getting the same messages. The lost wallet. Like, that's literally the only thing. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, it is. Okay, so what is their issue? So they also don't have enough educated workers. They have some well-educated and high-educated, where this place did not. I mean, I think this one's going to be in danger of being abandoned. So that's the challenge there, and I'm thinking this other one is going to have the same issue. Alright. I feel... Alright, I'm going to leave that side, because I don't know that I want to keep running residential over there. So maybe we'll expand a little bit here. Now I've got to, again, keep up the street with the bike lanes is what I was doing, so that I can have a bikeable city. So there we go. I think that's what we had, where it was the 2-lane. And then we'll just get these expanded out a bit. Alright. And then we'll get this over here. And then we'll zone these residential, because we have high demand again. Let me check the water, however. Alright, we're still good here. And then once they start expanding, we'll be fine there. There we go. I just don't know if over time then that will give us more educated workers on this side of town. Alright, so let me expand this over. I'm going to go get my grid all the way over here. And then I should be able to just divide these up. Alright, just get those there. Oh, how did we break? I don't understand. Because, yeah, I need that to grow there. And then I think we'd be okay if I can get something to expand in that location. But we don't have a lot of demand. Alright, I'm going to have to fix this because we're going to suddenly not have water if I'm not careful. Alright. And that's the last thing. Oh boy. Yeah, we had a little bit of that going on. Hopefully not enough to matter. It looks like it's fixing itself now, quickly, slowly. There we go. Alright. Not exactly what I wanted, but now let's see. See, I don't understand. We get these little houses, and then I don't have enough electricity. It's like I should be able to take this out now, but I can't take that one out until it expands a bit. So we're just getting like little homes or something in there. There we go. Now I can take that out. That will then hopefully allow me to build. Make sure I don't have any other gaps here. Where, oh yeah, I do. Where I've taken out the infrastructure around the towers. Now, let's see. Alright. So I can take this out, because now I do have enough there. Problem is, I don't know, like that line is just a challenge. So we might get something to build, but then we'll have that gap over there. Alright, I want to clean that up. Is this a school? I think it is. No, it's not. What is this? Alright, sawmill has reached level 4. Alright. Oh, I thought we were going for level 5. Goodness, alright. Well, we got wood plant, soft paper, storage, and a forest maintenance building. So let's start getting some stuff in here. Let's see. We can go that route. Now let me get industry roads, because I think some of these I want to put kind of run that out here. And then let's go over here to Forestry. And so what did we have? The engineered wood plant. That would seem important. And then I think this was one of the... No, this was the new one. The wood chip storage. That can be placed outside the industry area. Alright, I feel like I'm missing other things here. Okay, the maintenance building. Okay, so this needs to be placed inside. So let me put that there. And then, yes, I have the large sapling field, which is going to produce raw forest products. But again, I think I want to do that like in a darker area. So, like it would seem... Why is it not letting me do this here? Space already occupied. By what? That's what I'm confused about. There we go. Alright, and then we had a sawmill, the biomass plant we have. We put that in. I thought there was something else, but maybe that was it. Alright, and then let's put in a wood chip storage. Just because I assume we need all those things to make everything function. Alright. So let me run water up along the road here. That will get everything fed. Everybody's connected with power. So that's good. Why does it look like a dead person is waiting for transport? Guess someone got injured on the job. Alright, so we're gonna need 800 people. But yeah, we almost have enough Wait a minute, what is going on? There's dead people everywhere. Why? What am I missing in death care? Do I need more cemeteries, or... Yeah, there's like deceased, but... Okay, so I'm missing something that transports them. This makes no sense. What transports them? Alright, I'm gonna pause this, because otherwise I'm gonna really get in trouble. But... Okay, what did I place there? I thought that was a crematorium. Oh, it's a medical clinic. Oy. Alright, well, that's my own. Alright, well. Okay, so I had more health care, but now let's see. Alright. So hopefully that will work. Alright, but I probably need, yeah. So let's put one somewhere else. Here, we'll put it over here. And I don't want to put it over there. Maybe I'll put it over here where I had the strange area. And that will increase our capacity, and then hopefully we'll shortly solve that problem. Wow, okay. Alright, it also seems like we need another cemetery, like it or not. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, I see, we were pretty high up in usage then, because we were at 60% or something. Alright, so hopefully, I mean, again, all these people need to be collected, but I'm assuming that can happen over time. I'm hoping that will take care of itself. Eek. Or we'll start having a lot of sick people. I don't know how I thought places... Do I have some weird traffic thing again? Like, why are they all stopping? Let me look. Traffic routes, junctions. There is not a light. Why are they all stopping? Something is going on here, but I can't tell what. Or is it just really backing up down this road? Let me just make sure I don't have any... I don't have any bottleneck problem there. Well, that's a light. That probably shouldn't be a light. We'll make this a stop there, but yeah, that's not the problem. Like something's going on, but I couldn't tell you what it is. Alright, I think getting closer. I mean, there's still little skull and crossbones here and there, but I think they're slowly getting picked up. That is not a fun thing to be seeing around your city. Let's take a peek. Alright, we have 33 deceased. We probably have too much capacity now. But at least this way... Alright, what was this? Oh, this was the prison. That's right. Okay. And there are 7 hearses in use. Nobody's stored. Yeah, I'm thinking we've got tons and tons of capacity now, but it's okay. We had a little bit of a rush there. Yeah, same thing. 7 hearses in use, so I'm sure. But yeah, like all these are good now. It's just kind of scary that like the commercial area, the high school has a dead person waiting for transport. Probably not something you really want too often. But I'm not sure. Okay, it just looked, the station wagon kind of, alright, I need you to turn off. How do I turn him off? I guess I just click on something else. Alright. I don't know what a hearse looks like showing up, so. But clearly, they're not here yet. We've got pickup trucks, police cars, other vehicles. There's lots of people around the high school, at least. I guess that's good. Alright, we've got to be close. There's still 20. Huh. So there must be some, but maybe it's not significant. The high school get cleared up? I don't know where it is specifically. Lost track of it. There it is. Yep. Alright. There's not a dead person waiting for transport anymore. Now, our deceased count went up, but hopefully with 2 of these we can keep up. Whoops. I need water. I don't really want to... Alright, let me slow down before, again, I have a problem I can't solve. So now I need to go back here to my 4-lane with 2-lane with bicycle lanes. I'm not sure I want to go up this hill. Although, it could be fun, I don't know. Yeah, I'll stay clear of it. So we'll go here. And let me make sure that I'm right there. There we go. Alright, we'll run these over now. But more importantly, I can then get water pipes where I need to here. So what I'll do is I'll run this over here because I don't think I'm going to want to do anything else. There we go. Alright. So then that should go away quickly, because otherwise we're going to get these things abandoned and so forth, and that would be a bad thing. Alright, everybody's got water. We also can now eliminate this to allow things to grow there. So we might get a little more residential sprouting up there. Alright, well, not intentionally, but we had certainly a bit of excitement going on. Alright, so the forest maintenance building is operating well. Actually doing pretty well. We've gotten already up to 700 workers. I probably need... Although, well, I have enough jobs to get me there in theory, but... Now, is this full? Yes, I have it as balanced, which is what I'd want. Alright. So our forestry's doing well. It's expanding. That's what we want. As we kind of said, given all this forestry, we're kind of going to become a forestry town, I think. That would seem to be logical. And we've had the wave of being unable to dispose of folks. But I think, again, yeah, we're doing well here. We'll see if we, maybe we'll have less folks being buried over time now that we have some crematoriums. And the only other thing I can do is like wastewater. So the water treatment plant, okay, that goes on the water. The inland one extends the water services to include cities built far away. Oh. So the question is, do you really want that, or do I just put these up? Now, I'm assuming, like, I can put this here, and then it'll clean things up. Let's see. Because the pollution should then go down, I would think. So these do 120 a week. That does 160. So I probably need a second one of these. A little crooked, but that's okay. And then the question is, can I... Okay, why is it not lit up? Yeah, they're all powered. Okay, I guess it just took a little bit. Alright, so this one is draining, but now I should be able to get rid of these, I would think. So, let me do that, and then we'll see. Alright, so sewage treatment is a little low, so we want to adjust that. So that should bring it up and online. And I'm getting a little close on water availability, so I'll put another pump in there. Alright, do I have a power problem? Well, I do over there, but I don't need that. The question is, does it have power? I mean, I think it does, because it's close enough or something. I'll just have to keep an eye on that and make sure. Alright. So we're at 480 and 480. And then hopefully over time then, this should look better. Wow, that runs pollution a long way down. So yeah, hopefully this will start to clean up. Because obviously it's not... Well, it says it's 0 pollution versus this obvious... Well, oh, I see. So yeah, it takes a lot of electricity, so I guess let me make sure, yeah, we're okay on the electrical generation needs of the grid. But slowly converting the city to hopefully something a little better. So yeah, maybe what we're starting to see is kind of the pollution receding as these run a little bit. Or maybe that's just an optics thing. Yeah, it's probably an optics thing. But it's probably going to take a bit of time, so we'll see what that all looks like. But I think for now, I think that's enough for today. Definitely been trying to do stuff for a bit. And I don't know, I don't feel that great about the progress I made, but maybe that's just how it goes sometimes. Still trying to learn city skylines, and you know, maybe it's just a challenge every once in a while. So as always, you know, if you're liking the fact that I'm including this in my simming, I'm certainly enjoying it, but not sure if folks have ideas of what I can do or what I can do differently that might make it more interesting. Comments always appreciated, and certainly if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you'd do that. And I'll see you next time.